Hey guys, Road to YNE bench episode 2 in effect. So these aren't like something I'll do every week, probably every 2 weeks, something like that. Cause it takes some editing and training's a bit fucking. Obviously, I'm training like 4 days a week. I'm not gonna film every session because I'm training a lot of times like 10 at night. So, but yeah, this is mainly for the non-bricklaying viewers or people who want to see what training I do outside of just working. Unlike a lot of bricklayers you come across, I actually have hobbies I do outside of work. So anyway, we're on the fifth session this week. I took a couple of days off when I was working long hours last week, but I've got a pretty steady week this week. Didn't really work Friday, I just messed about, did a few bits and bobs, patching and whatnot, recorded that little ASMR for YouTube. I'm trying to grow the YouTube again. I'm getting back into it, it's a hobby that I've been doing now for like 4 years, so I'm just steady away with it really. Got my hair cut. I'm pretty digging this short. The one on the sides, or not, whatever it's, skin fade you call it, and then on the top it's like 1.5, 2 inch. I don't know what the fuck's that. Yeah, 2 inch. Yeah, I'll do. No. So anyway. Today we're getting in the bench shirt. So powerlifting, obviously powerlifters who know. Now there's classic powerlifting, raw powerlifting, that's without equipment. That's just me lifting the weight as it is. And then there's equipped powerlifting, which powerlifting historically was all equipped. When the first powerlifting was invented to be equipped, there was no such thing as classic lifting. You lifted raw in training when you got your bench shirt on. So this is single ply. It's one layer of material. The equipment was basically made to help protect you when you were lifting, and it makes you lift more. You can lift more with it if you know how to use it. It don't just instantly make you lift more weight. It's made out of, it used to be made out of denim. Now they're some sort of synthetic material, but this is a single layer. You can use. There's federations that use multi-layered material, and then like sort of unlimited material where you can use basically like a rubber shirt almost. But this is single ply material, stitched single layer of material. So it's just stiff material. It doesn't make you. It's not some fucking elasticated rubber. It's just a single layer of material that stretches and supports you when you're lifting, helps you lift more weight. But it's about learning the equipment mainly. You need the raw strength as well to handle the equipment, to be able to bench in the equipment. So my best raw bench a good few years ago was about 3 of these, 140. I think I did 137 in competition. And then, my best shirted bench was like 4 of these, but I think I did it for a triple. I didn't get it quite to a touch, but I didn't use. There's different levels of shirts. There's single ply. There's different sort of cuts of them. This is the most aggressive probably shirt you can get, a single ply. So single ply is the only federation, is the only equipped sort of lifting federation that's drug tested. I think you can do. You might be able to do multi-ply drug tested, but yeah, single ply is the standard for drug tested federations. They're all different federations, just like boxing. There's different, but they're all amateur, obviously. No one makes any money powerlifting really, unless you go to the sort of the higher level American comps. But yeah, so single ply. So I'm benching today. I'm going to work up to probably 100 kilo, and then we're going to see what we can get to, because it's hard to control a shirt to touch your chest. That's why I have boards. So I've got a 2 board, 1 board, and a 3 board. We're just going to work his way down to a 2 board today. I'm not lifting enough weight to get this shirt to touch a 1 board yet, I don't think. So this shirt is probably a minimum if you need to be benching like 170 in this. So I'm just working my way up to that. That's my goal. So yeah. Work next week. It's fucking not much happening, I don't think, till midweek next week. So I can focus on training a bit. I need to work really. I need the money, but I've done my time of jacking up and jumping here, there and everywhere to earn an extra few quid, because you just end up not doing it. I've earned more with this firm, considering the prices have dropped, than I have in past years jumping about firms for better money, technically on paper, but you don't, because you're just best staying with the work you know how to earn the money on, even if it's lower rates, even if you have an odd day off, then jump into other places, because them other places, fucking the silo can run out, they can run out of bricks, run out of blocks, you can lose a lot of time elsewhere. So if I've got a steady day where I ain't got much to do, just have a couple of days off, focus on my training, and then I'll get after it when I've got some more work. So yeah, right, I'm going to crack on. See you in later clips. So we've just warmed up to 80 kilo. When you're powerlifting, you don't want to be trying to fatigue your muscles in between sets when you're working up. You're trying to create maximal power and maximal strength. So we only do a few reps each. We're not trying to build bodybuilding. We're not trying to make ourselves sore. We're just trying to gain the strength and warm as nervous system up, ready to handle the weight. So I'm going to move up to 100 kilo now and hit this for a set. Recently moved my grip to max width. That means your index pointer finger on these powerlifting rings. These rings are on every power bar, signify the max width of your powerlifting grip on a bench press. That is, when it comes to the other lifts, there is no max width because you can't really. I think you can't touch the plates. That's the only thing. You can't hold the plates while you're lifting. So bench press is the only lift of the power lifts that has a max width grip, essentially. So in powerlifting, you want to decrease that range of motion as much as you can, while still maintaining the strength in your lift. Because the shorter distance you can move the weight, the more you can lift normally. So that's why you see me, I'm laying flat here. When I get into position, I try and get my chest, or sort of the bottom of my chest near my nips, as high as I can. So that's why you arch normally. And it creates stability using your lats and your back. So when you lift, when you're holding that weight, you're not going to fucking move anywhere. After fucking 10 years of this, you thought it'd fucking get easier, but it doesn't. Still say it's hard to get set up as ever. That's why your belly's out always in powerlifting. That felt really good. Unravel myself. That felt really good for 100 kilo. Probably the best it's felt in a long time. So yeah, you can see in a competition you have to pause it on your chest. You get a start command, you've got to let it be motionless on your chest. You'll get a press command and then a rack command. So that's why in training I try to keep it there for a second on my chest to simulate competition. So right, let's get the shirt on. So I'm no professional in equipped lifting. I've only been lifting on and off in equipment for a few years, and I took a break for a couple of years off of lifting entirely. But I've been lifting raw or classic for like 10 years. So when it comes to the bench shirts, they mystify me still. But you want to try get this rear seam in line with your elbow. So let's have a go. You normally need someone to help you do this, but you can't always schedule someone to help you. So I've lifted equipped solo many times, but I've got a lass in the back to help me. This is a loose shirt really, because realistically I shouldn't be able to just slide it on, but I'm not lifting the sort of weights where I can really handle anything else than this shirt at the moment. So we've got this sort of seam here in line with the elbow, pretty much. That's as close as I'm going to try to get it. And now we need to get this seam at the other side. So this back seam here, also in line with the elbow. So I'm just going to wedge this door open as well for a bit more light. Yeah, it's pretty much there. It's pretty much there. As you can see, that seam's pretty much on the elbow. So we've just got to fucking swim into this shirt now. It feels awkward when you first put a bench shirt on. It's fucking not, it's not comfy to be in the equipment. It's not comfy at all. It's not like a tri-blend fucking classic tee. So yeah, that's well up the arm. That's on the tricep, away from the tendon. That's also up the arm. Not as much so, but also away from the tendon on the actual tricep. So let's get this down. And this is a low cut shirt, so I'm going to have to do a couple of sets in this to get it right, tucked right under there. So, and then it'll be fully on. So yeah, we're going to try to work this shirt on now, because we don't need to be touching my chest. I'm going to put the safety extra high, save my face. So yeah, you see how much that fucking moves with 120. Fucking not a lot at all. No, it is, I've got it pretty jacked down here. I've got it up at the back, jacked down, with no belt. So seem to have got it on the sweet spot today. Yeah, I seem to have got the sweet spot today on this shirt. So try 140. Quite good bench. I know we would have a belt on now, but I'm going to leave my belt off for a bit. I'm going to see if I can get 140 out smoothly and get some distance in it. Got the distance in the 140. Feels good having the rubber band on actually. So. So when you're getting that arch set, it's like you've been choked out, to be honest. When you're getting that unrack and you move it off, that's why you need someone to help you unrack it really. You need a lift off. And then once it's out, that's when the shirt's got it. You know, you're unracking that yourself. That's pure strength, that is. So that's when the shirt's got it, but you're still fighting that all the time. You're trying to keep that position, and it's difficult. So yeah, let's check that out. We've got 155 on now. I've got my band on. I'm gonna try get this shirt clamped down a little bit. Can't really even jack it, but I'm gonna try get it clamped down a little bit. Not too bad actually. Felt in control of that one. Felt like some weight, but we're gonna get one more in, and then we get one more in, and that'll be it on the shirt. I'm not doing more than like 4 or 5 sets in the shirt at once. Get this undone. So that felt pretty good with it jacked down. Felt I had something there. I just didn't have the pop today. I just would have wished I would have had today. So I'm gonna try get 160 on. I'm gonna get our last in for the spot now, and then that should be today's session. So I'm gonna film this one up right for Instagram. So yeah, 160 in the shirt. Let's go, boys. Your arms are meant to not even be able to like sort of
come down.
No.
Fucking skin's going bright red.
I know.
Why do you do that to yourself?
We're crazy, aren't we, powerlifters?
Why not just live natural?
Natural, it's Gaz. Why don't you just lift natural? Trust me, we wish there was only.
Hey, look at the colour of your arm. It's literally got enough circulation. Your arm's gone blue.
I know, because that's what means it's ready. That means it's on.
It don't really make sense, like, but you're lifting so much weight that you want your arms numb. You seem very far down.
Right.
You need to shuffle back up a bit.
I am. Right, ready? What about? Yes! Good! Yes! Yes! What do you mean? What, mouth full of vandals?
No, you've got a massive, like, mark straight down your back.
So there you go, that was my top set. 160 to a 2 board. And it moved like fucking nothing, so I'm fucking buzzing about that. I'm on track. Next week we're going to go 165. And then we're going to go lower to a 1 board eventually. So, and then we're going to get a touch. We're going to get a touch probably around the 160, well, we're 170 mark, I'm hoping. So, yeah. Come on. Boy
pull in, press. Like. I'll tell you when. Yeah. My bad. Pull in, pull in. Yes. Nice. That's it. All in your head.
Yeah, right. That's training for this week. That's training. That's wrapped. That's my, you know, that's my last equip session. My last and only equip session of the week. So yeah, right. Thanks for watching and tune in for more bricklaying vlogs. You see, it's cut into me quite a bit there. So yeah, right. See you in the next video.